Hi, I wanted to go back to the book today entitled UnChristian. In this book, I shared last week a little bit of the premise behind the entire book. It was a piece of literature that was developed out of research in talking with people, individuals who they term outsiders, those that are not a part of the Christian faith or the Christian church. And from their research with the Barna Research Institute and those that were involved in the project, I wanted to share with you very briefly now some of the specifics on the 6 major themes that developed from their research that they found. And I wanted to share these with you, and perhaps in the blogging world and in Facebook world we can get some dialogue going back and forth, whether you are or aren't a part of the Christian community, depending on what you consider yourself and your faith background. I'd be interested in your thoughts, but let me share with you there are 6 findings, and I believe these are somewhat in order, although I may be wrong about that one. The first theme that arose from the research that they conducted was, number 1, is that Christians are often hypocritical. They consider Christians as hypocritical, saying one thing and doing another. This mainly revolved around the moral activity of Christians, while they claim to be Christ followers and oftentimes would say what was right in the Bible, but yet they live their lives totally different from that. So that's number 1. They're hypocritical. Number 2 is that they simply focused on getting converts. Much like a car salesman, you see fresh meat on the lot and they go for it and they try to get you to buy the car. Same thing oftentimes with Christians they describe. They're just out to get converts and they're not truly interested in you as a person. They see you as a project, not a person. And so they feel like targets rather than people is one of the quotes from that. The third theme that arose is that Christians oftentimes, outsiders, say that Christians are oftentimes just simply anti-homosexual. They're bigoted. They show disdain for gays and lesbians. They say Christians are fixated on curing homosexuals and leveraging political solutions against them. It's an interesting mix there of the politics with all of that. And this is some of the perspective that's out there, right or wrong. This is what their research found. Number 4, they said that outsiders were saying that Christians are sheltered. The quote that they say here is, Christians are thought of as old-fashioned, boring, and out of touch with reality. Outsiders say we do not respond to reality in appropriate, complex ways, preferring simplistic solutions and answers. We're not willing to deal with the grit and grime of people's lives. Again, you may or may not agree with some of these. This is just simply what many are saying, the perception of some Christians that they perhaps have had interaction with. Now, number 5 is much of the Christian world they say is too political. Too political. That they're motivated by a political agenda, promoting and represent politically conservative interests and issues. Conservative Christians are often thought of as right-wingers. And so Christianity has become a political movement as opposed to a spiritual movement, is the perception. Some outsiders. And number 6, the 6th finding or the 6th theme that they describe in the book, UnChristian, that I've been reading here, is that simply that outsiders think of Christians as judgmental, too quick to judge the thoughts and beliefs of others. They say that as a Christian, they are not honest about other people's attitudes and perspectives. They doubt that we really love people as we say we do. These are the 6 themes. Let me just review them with you one more time. Number 1, hypocritical. Number 2, focused on getting converts alone. Number 3, anti-homosexual. Number 4, sheltered. Number 5, too political. And number 6, judgmental to others. This is the perspective of the findings in the book UnChristian, and I would be very interested, no matter what your faith persuasion, on your thoughts on these subjects here and how it relates to Christianity here in America today. Thanks for your time and looking forward to your response. God bless.